Super Mario Sunshine. Man, what a game. Now, if I was going to rank every single Mario game out there, this one would probably be my number one. And I mean, I know that's not a universal agreed upon opinion. There's a lot of people who think this is one of the worst Mario games there is out there, which I think is crazy, but I love it. It's been so awesome. And I have this memory from this game. And at the time, so I didn't grow up with many video games. We didn't really have them. I wasn't really allowed to play them. And that mostly had to do with my parents just thinking, oh, it's probably better if I just go outside, play outside and, play with toys and stuff like that. And I still kind of agreed with that thinking. It was kind of good to not have screens be on the screen all the time when I was super young. And I think I was 12. I'm pretty sure I was 12. And I had been I think I ended up getting I can't remember if I got a Nintendo DS before or a GameCube, but I'm pretty sure the GameCube was the first. I think it was the first console I had. Well, that's not true. My first console was the SNES, but it went up in smoke and flames. So, and that was within 2 weeks of owning it. So that was a brief little story there. But yeah, my first major console, my first major console was the GameCube. And I remember it actually been going out of they've been what do you call, what's the word? They stopped making GameCubes. This was right around the time where they stopped making GameCube, and I had wanted one for so long. It was just I couldn't this was the console for me, the GameCube. I didn't care about the Xbox or the PlayStation. That just didn't interest me that much. The GameCube was something else, man. I just loved the size of it. I loved how cool it was. I loved all the colorful games that were on there. The Nintendo games just, I don't know, they just hit different when you're a kid. And so I saw an ad in the flyer. It was a clearance sale for the GameCubes. I think it was at this technology store at the time. And I remember just hounding my dad. I'm like, please, can we get this? Please. I want it so bad. Please. I really want a GameCube so bad. Please. I think over a cumulative amount of years, which probably would have been 6 to 8 of me begging my parents to buy me video games. I think at this point, my dad's like, okay, fine. So we had been driving back from the dentist and we went to the technology store, and I got my first GameCube, and it was I got Super Mario Sunshine, and I think I also really wanted Lego Star Wars. I was super into Lego and super into Star Wars at the time, and I really wanted that game too. But Super Mario Sunshine was I was only able to get one game, so that was the game it was. That was the one I picked. And I came home, and I brought the console home, and I brought the console home on the same weekend my cousin was coming over for a sleepover, so we got to hang out together and play Super Mario Sunshine. On my first time getting a brand new console that it was mine to keep, and I got to play it, and that was kind of my first real step into the video game world, in the sense that I was one generation behind, but yeah, I got the Nintendo GameCube, dude, and I was playing this Super Mario Sunshine, and man, this game is just, I don't know, it just hits different. It's so cheery and fun to play. It's just it's actually kind of weird. I feel like this game teaches you about cleaning, because you're basically just cleaning this entire island for the entire game. And maybe that's why some people don't like this game, because I don't like cleaning. I love cleaning. I love having a clean space, and I really love this whole idea of there's all this goop everywhere, and you gotta get it off with the water, and it was just fun. And there was the different jetpack variants. And this game wasn't easy either. There's a couple levels in Super Mario Sunshine that were very hard and very difficult to beat, and it took me a while to learn how to beat them. And I just had such a fond memory of playing this game, and I kind of wish they would do a full high definition remaster. I think they did. Maybe they did. There was a Switch Nintendo All Stars that came out, but I don't know if it was a remaster. I think they just ported it to the Switch, if I remember correctly. This game, like, it totally deserves a sequel, man. Like, it was just so much fun. I love this Mario. And I gotta be honest, like, I never played Mario Odyssey. I loved Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy number 1 was awesome. That just knocked it out of the park. I didn't play Galaxy 2, and I didn't play Odyssey. I would have played Galaxy 2, and it seemed pretty fun, but something about Mario Odyssey just didn't pull me in. It felt like the world was just too real. Like, it felt like it took away the cartoony style and element that the original Mario games like Mario 64 and Sunshine and Galaxy had. It felt like it got too realistic in a strange way. And that cartoony, absurdist style was just missing. And I know a lot of people love Odyssey, and I know I'm knocking it before I try it, so I should probably try it. I know the Cappy movements seem pretty cool, but I don't know. To me, like, Sunshine is like peak Mario. Sunshine and Galaxy and 64 Mario, also Super Mario World, that's all peak Mario to me. I know some people are going to disagree. They're going to be like, oh, the Odyssey is so good and all that stuff. I should play it. I know I might give it a try one day, but it just didn't pull me in like Sunshine did. I don't know. Sunshine's just got this vibe to it, you know? Anyway, thanks for listening to my little nostalgic story there. And if this gives you a reason to pull out Super Mario Sunshine out of your closet with dust off your GameCube, put another smile on your face. Yeah, it was worth it. I'll catch you on the next one.